Have you ever said, wow, that is a great Catholic website? Well, we have too. Stick around because we'll be sharing more details about the elements of a great Catholic website and revealing a list of our favorites from 2020. Welcome back to the eCatholic Vlogcast, where we're on a mission to reverse the trend of not so great Catholic digital communication. My name is Katie Cerni, and at eCatholic, we understand that sometimes finding the right inspiration is the key to unlocking a world of new and successful digital communication. That's why we're so excited to share some of our favorite Catholic websites from 2020. This year, our team was able to handpick a list of websites that really gave us that wow experience through the digital screen. So today, we're going to highlight a few of those websites and go into detail about all the elements that really make them memorable. Joining me today as a guest host for the vlogcast is the one and only Matthew Kurtz.
Hey, thanks, Katie. Yeah, it's great to be back on the vlogcast, and especially at the end of the year, just to reflect and just think about all of the customers that we've been able to partner with this year in a year of such unprecedented challenges that really made us think about new ways of evangelizing and communicating across the whole Catholic Church. And so, as we look at this list of websites that we're going to take a look at today, here are some of the features that our favorite websites all have in common. If we can whittle it down to these three things, here they are. First, all these websites have a well-designed layout, both on the homepage, and that also translates to their layouts on interior pages as well. Secondly, I found that all of these websites provide clear information in the correct places. They've thought through where certain types of content should be. And then lastly, I love how all these websites think about what is the single call to action we want to encourage our visitors to take, and those things are reflected in the designs. So once we dive into these websites, you'll notice that they are all hosted on the eCatholic platform, and they were all launched in the year 2020, so that we hope that they can serve as some sort of inspiration for your own website design project in 2021.
So, if you're new around here, we have this saying at eCatholic when it comes to website design, and that saying is your website should be more than just an online bulletin board. No visitor should ever have to excavate for information on your website. So, with that being said, let's dive right in. Matthew, what's up first in our list of featured websites?
Absolutely. First, we're going to head to South Bend, Indiana, to Little Flower Church. And this website is definitely not my pet peeve, an online bulletin board. You can see with this website that this site actually received the most nominations from our eCatholic staff when we asked them to nominate their favorite websites from the year. And you can just see the transformation that this website has undergone when you look at the before and after photos. The first word that comes to my mind with this website is just fresh. This design is so fresh. I love their beautiful fonts. I love the use of white space as well. You know, there was some conversation happening on social media about this particular website, and I loved that there was a comment in there where somebody said that this website was calming. And just the idea that you can create a design of a website that is calming, I thought that was a unique element that you don't see a lot in Catholic websites, and that's something that really helps this site stand out. I think this website also provides a good example of a strong first impression. They've got this very high quality video that they've plugged into their feature region, and they have their list of Mass and Sacrament times front and center right beneath that feature region. We're going to talk about some other ways to get your Mass times front and center in just a moment, but I love how they've prioritized that, knowing that that's a piece of information people are often looking for. And then I just want to dive in real quick, deeper than the homepage, and just take a look at their navigation menu across the top. I love how these navigation headers aren't what you would typically expect to see, and I love how inviting those headers are, and it invites you to really explore what's within the website. Beyond the design, though, I love some of the content on this website, especially if we look at the game plan page. I just think this is a great way to communicate the mission of the parish and really inviting others to become part of that mission. 5 stars for me for this particular website.
You hit the nail right on the head. It was the most voted for best Catholic websites of 2020 from our eCatholic team, and that really says something. But next up, we're going to be moving a little further towards the East Coast to one of my personal favorites from the past year, and that is the Catholic schools in the Archdiocese of Newark in Newark, New Jersey. And it's not only a favorite because it's close to home. I am in New Jersey, but I mean, just wow, look at the inviting language and imagery right on their homepage. What sticks out to me immediately is the phrase learning together. And that invites me into the Catholic Schools office in the Archdiocese of Newark. I feel as if I have immediately become a part of their mission. And that awesome feature region video makes me feel like I'm just in the classroom alongside the students and the teachers. It just brings me into the mission of the office, and I feel like I'm right there with them. And just a side note on videos in your feature region or on websites in general, they've become more and more popular and they're going to continue to trend up in 2021. So if you're looking for an easy switch that will give a facelift to your website, you could consider adding a video to your feature region or somewhere on your home page. And most free themes from eCatholic do support videos in your feature region, or perhaps a YouTube or a Vimeo link that you'd like to include. You can go to ecatholic.com/themes to see exactly what's available for you. But getting back to the website, the next thing I notice is how many different avenues of connection they really provide. If I'm looking to send my child to a Catholic school in the Archdiocese of Newark, right from their homepage, I can get more information on schools by grade level, or I can search by zip code to find a school near me, or I could submit a general inquiry to the Catholic Schools office and they'll be able to answer my question. But my favorite part about this website is actually the story behind it. So, the Catholic Schools Office in the Archdiocese of Newark is part of our Diocesan Initiative program, and they decided to create a school website template for each of the schools in the Archdiocese who would like to use an e-Catholic website as a website solution for them who maybe don't have the resources or the time to create something new or custom on their own. So, as it turns out, the office ended up loving their custom design template so much for the schools they ended up using it as a base for what would eventually become their own website, which is what we're seeing now. So, this is just one of the perks involved with the Diocesan Initiative program. If you'd like to chat more, we'd love to talk and see how a Diocesan Initiative can help solve the communication and tech needs in your local area. But Catholic schools in the Archdiocese of Newark aren't the only school based websites who got a new look in 2020, right, Matthew?
That's right. We did a lot of work with Catholic campus ministry programs in the custom design front in the year 2020. And this next site on the list is also close to home for me. It's going to sound like an inside job because I work here in Bismarck, North Dakota. I am an alum of the Bison Catholic program on the North Dakota State University campus. Shout out to Father Cheney and the team there for a great job well done on this custom website design. I had nothing to do with putting them on the website, but I do love their site and I'm glad it's part of the list this year. One of the things I love about the Bison Catholic site is the brand, the strength of the brand, and how they've used the brand of the campus of North Dakota State and those brand colors kind of as a launch pad to establish their own brand that is connected yet distinct from the campus community that they serve. I think this site also does a fantastic job of utilizing eCatholic's sections layouts feature. They have these beautiful horizontal content regions that are well organized throughout the homepage. And with the last site that Katie was talking about with the schools in the Archdiocese of Newark, look at the feature region on this Bison Catholic homepage. They are utilizing a single image. We talked about video, but I'm a huge advocate if you aren't able to have the resources to create a video, like some of the other sites we've looked at have done. I'm a huge advocate for using a single impactful image like you see here on the Bison Catholic website, coupled with an intentional message that hits people right when they land on your homepage. Instead of throwing in 10 photos, all with some sort of different title on them, and creating a slideshow, I love it when you just pick a single impactful image like they have here. One last thing I want to point out about the Bison Catholic website is their use of the Mass Time button. So this is a feature, that little floating button at the bottom corner of their website. It's incredibly helpful to have that information that people are looking for, your Mass and Sacrament times, front and center, especially on mobile devices. It really makes that information easily accessible to those who are visiting your website. So all in all, the websites that we've looked at so far are all part of eCatholic's custom design package. And so these are folks who have teamed up with our custom design coordinator and our very talented Catholic designers to go one-to-one to really develop a unique website for their Catholic organizations. And you can see the fruit of all that partnership with the sites that we've looked at. So if you're interested in learning more about that, you can leave a comment here on YouTube or just contact us and we would be glad to explain more about how that process could work for your Catholic organization.
Yeah, we would really love to help. But if you're more interested in using one of our many free themes, this final website is one that you're probably going to want to look to for inspiration because most people don't realize just how customizable our free themes can actually be. But St. Kateri Parish is using eCatholic's free theme Lorenzo to make waves in the world of digital communications. This parish in California was using an old free theme from eCatholic. And I mean, just take a look at this before and after picture. This year, they decided to try out eCatholic's homepage makeover service to give a fresh look to their existing website on eCatholic. And the service was a perfect fit for this parish, but an existing concern that they had was that their default font on the website theme did not match their parish logo. However, if you're more of an advanced user and you're interested in a do it yourself option, eCatholic does allow you access to the CSS style code in your free theme. And in doing so, St. Kateri decided to match their default website font to the one on their parish logo. And just looking at this image, you can see how one small detail made a huge visual impact on their site. It really helped them to stand out. Another thing I really like about this site is their excellent use of the sections layout, just like on Vising Catholic. On their homepage, you can see they have this beautiful ministry grid section, and one glance gives you an idea of how you can get involved at their parish. A grid like this, using a button section, empowers your website visitors to really make a choice about the information they'd like to receive next, instead of just throwing everything out there and trying to see what really sticks with your visitors. So, with that last parish, this wraps up the highlights from our list of best Catholic websites of 2020. This video is not an exhaustive list. There's so many more great examples of custom designs and free themes and homepage makeovers that we wanted to feature and celebrate on our most recent blog post. And that blog post is linked in the video description below, so you can be sure to check that out too. But we really hope you enjoyed, and we also want to know what you think. So if you're watching on YouTube, please leave a comment in the box below of your favorite Catholic websites of 2020. Let's have a conversation. We'd love to collaborate and see what you found as well. However, that's all we have for this episode of the Vlogcast. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button below, and you can be notified about when new episodes are released. So have a great day, everyone, and God bless.